Yo, YouTube, we back, man. We got patch notes day. All the patch notes are dropping for COD. It's the day before, 5:28. Y'all see it on the bottom right. 5 p.m. All that shit. I'm a little late, but I'm gonna go through everything. That's in patch notes. There might be a few videos in here. Who knows? Not too sure. Am I tripping? Why does it look different for me than it does for you guys? I still don't understand. What's this yellow bar around my monitor? Not too sure. But yeah, man. We're gonna start with the two patch notes, BO6 Warzone. I'm gonna just go through BO6s quick. I'm assuming we saw this already, right?
Yes, how copy?
In position.
Yeah, we saw this, chat. So I'm gonna ignore this. We also went over this already. Even though I feel like it's been a while, I haven't seen this. But there's the what do they call it? The roadmaps again. Probably saw this. I made a video on this too, so not gonna look at it for too long. Shut down Fugitive Blitz. So those are two 6v6 maps. Fringe is not dropping on launch, which is kind of insane. But then again, even if it did drop on launch, CDL is not adding it, so don't mind it, I guess. New weapons, LC10, Battle Pass, FFAR Battle Pass. These are day ones, in-season event rewards, so no model. So tomorrow we'll have these two. The grips in the Battle Pass. This is launch and event rewards. So does that mean there's going to be an event on day one? Or tomorrow, I guess? I'm not too sure. Or this probably means like a couple weeks after. And in season, I'm assuming, is mid season. TR2 doesn't even have a date on it. Probably a bug in the patch notes. LOL. What is this again? Okay, so this is a grip with a built-in laser. Probably won't use that, to be honest. Not really. Never been one to use lasers, bruh. New score streak. Zombies in season. Grief returns. We already knew all this. Zombie challenges. Shatterblast is cool. I don't mind that. Get ready for like the new map with this. You'll upgrade all this. Play some Grief and get that upgraded. Gumballs. Is this on launch? Available at launch. Yep. Flavor Hex was my go-to one back in the day. I think BO3 I would use them. Or was it BO4? Or maybe both. I would use them in both. Try to get a good gobblegum out of them. Okay, so these are the bug fixes that I guess we were waiting on. Hold on. Oh man, I needed a burp, chat. Excuse me. I didn't even burp though. Fire range adjusted start spawns for S&D. Didn't even know that was a problem. Nomad, don't even know what map that is off the top of my head. Dealership, I know what map it is. Haven't played it though. Free for all spawns, infected. Weapons, XM4 adjustments here. I'm gonna look at the stuff that I personally care about. I mean, AK getting buffed. I mean, I guess, does this affect zombies? I don't think it does, chat. Amy's buff. GPR buff. Model L. Buff. That's a buff, right? I don't know. AS Val, damage buff, Krieg C buff. What? I mean, it depends what you count as buffed, right? Flint reduction increased. That's buff right there. Kilo increased view kick strength. A recoil nerve. Okay, so they gave more recoil to the AMAX. Interesting. Jackal. View reduction. So there's no visual kick, I think, is what that says. That's everything else, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna skim through this, chat, just because multiplayer, I don't really play it unless it's comp. Trust. No, several missing voice lines. UI. I'm sure we saw this. I just wanted to take a look again, bro. But this is multiplayer rank, so this doesn't really mean much to me. I saw this on Twitter. SMG C9 flashbangs are banned. Every new season based on what you had in the previous season. Oh, see, this is I think the same in Warzone rank too. So if you're above diamond, you just get set back to diamond. Diamond's your starting point. Demotion protection. Players can expect one free loss daily. That's how it is in Warzone. I'm assuming that's how it's been also in that side. I feel like they mimic each other. Win 10 matches. Win 50. Oh, after an extended period of inactivity, may need to win 10 matches. Rank play. Season 4 rewards. We just went over the rewards. Zombies addressed an issue that prevented ramps from being properly illuminated. On the race side quest Easter egg. Address an issue. Address an issue where the amulet sometimes remains too high after defeating the Guardian. I didn't even know that. Address the issue. Send back after pausing. Pistols getting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is zombies. Whoa, pistols. Pack a punch. Increase ammo. What? Buff, buff, buff. I'm kind of interested in this. Wow, buff, buff. Damn, those got a mega buff. I guess it's just the pistols and the DMRs. That's good. I was about to say if it's an overwhelming thing. Address an issue with them. That's a problem. I didn't know that. Increase it to 50. So C4 buff. Frag buff, Semtex buff. I didn't even know they had mid damages, bruh. Ether Shroud, address an issue. See, I've had this happen to me before where sometimes target plays when Ether Shroud is active. But I think it was like when you first start the Ether Shroud. I don't know what this address is. Dark Flare. Support. They increased Death Machine ammo. Mutant injection, addressed an issue. If gameplay space is limited, address the issue where timeout government cause zombies to stop spawning. Addressed an issue while the Wonder Wolf turning zombies into crawlers while insta-kill was active with the first shot. Interesting. See this one. Addressed an issue where the mystery box could only produce a small subset of weapons. So if you guys felt like you guys were getting the same guns over and over, and I feel like that's happened to me a couple times in the game, so I kind of understand that one. Increase the weight for the seasonal weapons in the mystery box. So that means every season, the weapons that are tailored for that season are going to come out more in the box. I think that's a W move, bruh. Especially if you're trying to grind camos, that's like a W. Or just use the new guns, right? Like, take it back to BO3, like, if when the first time Gorod Krovi came out, like, for the first week, it was more likely you got the PPSH just because everybody wanted to use it, right? So, I think that's smart, especially with how they went down with, like, seasons and battle passes. It makes sense, bro. Whatever guns are popping for the season, just give them a bigger, like, first hit rate, right? So you're more than likely to get them first. Obviously, once you get them, then it should cycle through everything else before you get them again, I think. Actually, no, it's still random, huh? Now that I think about it. And that's everything for Season 4 side on multiplayer. Not too much, too crazy. Obviously, these are patch notes, right? All the fun stuff we already went over. The gameplay stuff. Just any changes to zombies, really. I don't play multiplayer like that unless it's ranked. And ranked didn't have a lot of changes to begin with, especially because we're not getting Fringe or anything. I'm surprised they didn't put any of the new maps they made that's not Fringe in it. But it's probably because they plan on putting Fringe in. But like I said, by the time they do that, we'll have just champs So it'll basically just be for the ranked kids that just want to have fun. It's not really going to be serious in the competitive league.
The code names point to Pantheon.
Same video, am I right? Yep, same video. Verdansk, the Overlook. We already saw this, chat. I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. No. We got a horizontal. 4 of these are connected to the Overlook. Cranes. This is new though. So the high value is Quarry, Overlook, and Superstore. So meaning the Overlook is actually downtown. Well, I guess it's Overlook in itself, but downtown's gonna be hot now because of Overlook and because of it being a high value loot zone. They also kept Superstore as the same high value loot zone. I feel like they shouldn't have done it. They should have changed it. I would have done, because it was Superstore last season, I would have done Storage Town or maybe Airport. What are the other ones? Maybe Farmland. You got Quarry all the way in the top right. Clash, we already went over that. Don't really know what any of that is. It's team deathmatch, pretty much. Returning, this is a World Series, a Warzone for a 3-week period. Yep. So I don't know if I'm gonna get a squad for this. I hope I could just get a fun squad to do it for fun. Not really on some serious shit, because I mean, bro, finding people at this point, bro, is so hard to scrim and shit. Like, just for fun, I kind of want to just go in. Playlist update. I did see this on. I saw this on Twitter. People were mad. They took out solos and made it battle royale casual solos. Which doesn't even make sense because they kept quads. I thought they were swapping them out. So they should have just left things how they were before, but whatever. Now you can't play normal solos, only casual solos. So now basically for a whole season, they're going to be talking shit on you if you have a solos gameplay. Everybody's going to say it's casual. And yeah, man. That's a L for sure, but you know, they have numbers as to why they're doing anything. I honestly, bro, like, I know people just rag on the companies and shit on them for fun and just to follow the wave, but there's got to be a reason, bro. I don't think these people are just making these changes. I mean, they might not make it happy, but they got numbers supporting it or something, bro. Might not be the best, your own opinion on what you think they should do, but they have some form of number evidence to support why they made their decision, whether that's just right or wrong. This is ranked play, so launches are going to be restricted, trackers are going to be restricted, lootable event items, and body shields. I like all of this except body shield. Leave body shield in. Lootable event items, I don't know what that means unless that's, I'm assuming that sounds like honestly specialist, if I were to guess. And I still think the Overlook's going to be like Nakatomi Towers. I think Specialist is going to be in there. In the old blog, they said something about something being hidden inside Overlook in a safe or something. They basically, the way they worded it in the blog, if you guys go back to the old video, there's a hidden Easter egg reward in there. And the only thing that's worth mentioning is Specialist. If it's anything else, it's going to be such a letdown. People are going to be butthurt. I'm already calling it how it is. The good thing is, even if they get bashed on Twitter for a couple days, obviously I would assume they could just put in some code to like turn that reward off and put in Specialist. I would hope something like that's not hard. But yeah, should definitely be Specialist. I think it should match the amount of people playing that game. So if it's solos 1, duos 2 in there, trios 3, quads 4. And they should be droppable, so when you kill someone, it should be just like the old days, bro. Just bring nostalgia back. It's gonna make people hella money. All the rewards here. No picture. I don't remember what it was, chat. I think it's just charms or something. I remember it being a letdown, but I'm not even gonna worry about that right now, bro. Moving forward, we made the decision to test new gameplay features in limited time modes and then bring it in. We said that earlier. There's going to be a bunch of stuff in Clash that's not in BR. I think one of them being the door blocker, whatever you put on the door for the door not to open. So that's not going to be in main game yet. I forgot anything else. Gulag, I saw this on Twitter too. Players will now start with a single armor plate in Gulag. I like that, bruh. It just sucked going from MW3 Gulags where there was just no armor at all to full 3 plates. I like the one plate. I feel like it's a good balance. Even though technically it's been a season, people have already gotten used to the full plates, but I do like the one plate. I think that's the sweet spot. Max two, bruh, but I think one is good, bruh. Coughing in gas. Enemies will appear as a red dot on the attack map when they're coughing in the gas. Wow. People are gonna be mad at that, bruh. Wow. Okay, so I don't know about that. I'm taking it into account what people will think and how much backlash is gonna get. Me personally, I get it. It's like cool, it's whatever. It's like I could adjust my gameplay. I don't mind it that much. I think it's kind of annoying, but I could see a lot of people getting mad, like the sweatier upper echelon. The people who like making gas plays, bro, and I feel like it's a lot, bro, especially because the higher players do that in the Warzone comp scene, and they influence all their viewers, and Warzone competitive has a lot of viewers, so that whole like group of people, even though technically I would say I'm a little in that group, but I feel like I'm in the middle, so that's why I don't really mind it. But those people are gonna be mad at that, bro. Who's calling me, bro? Updated ground loot, reduced the rate of LMGs, slightly increased the drop rate of SMGs, updated underbarrel and stock attachments, better intended playstyles. I like that. Adjusted possible optics. I like that. Resurgence, Splendor, Lootable. The Lootable perks over there have been updated. Follow the radiate. Oh, this is just Resurgence. Loot Master, that's a new perk, I'm pretty sure. Battle Royale, buy station locations have been shoveled to inspire fresh combat encounters and new rotation strategies. Total count has been increased to 49 from 47. I'm assuming if they changed again, because if you guys remember with season 3.5, they changed already. So I'm wondering if they're going to shuffle for a third time. Or if this is just ranked catching up, bro. Because they already technically moved some of them. This is Clash, the new contracts in Clash. Supply run. So it's only consumed during the fires. I don't even understand the verbiage of this. I'll let y'all decide. Flash angles increased by 20%, meaning that you need to turn further away to... I did this in game the other day, bro, and I thought I was tweaking. I got flash, and I didn't get flash. And I was like, maybe it wasn't because it was in my peripheral, but I was like, nah, dude, this is not CS or Valorant. But that's good to know, bro. If you look away, it doesn't get you. Concussion grenades, stun duration increased from 1.6 to 2. Stun minimum duration decrease. Okay, so they buffed the max and the min, and they lowered the min. So basically, if you hit someone head on with a concussion, it's worse. And if they get with the edge of it, it's less. So it's like a buff and a nerf. Base effect at this time where anybody hard counter in the form of the veteran perk. Okay, that's the counter. This is what I said earlier, the door thing. That's only going to be in Clash, though. Clash is only going to be the hand cannon. I mean, I think that's good, though, that they're testing it out in other modes, bro. But I'm honestly not going to play that, bro. Respawn TDM, I can't be bothered. Except if you're doing camos. I guess it'll be fun to do camos. 52v52. Veteran, slightly increased resistance to flash and stun. Buff, Mountaineer, fall damage increased to 35, up from 33. We'll see if that gets used. I didn't really use it back then, but I know a lot of people used it last year or like a year and a half ago. I don't remember when. It was when like all the pros were using it to like land on roofs and stuff. Bandolier removal. Oh wow, so they just removed it because they don't want muddied combat experience, whatever that means. But I get it, bro. If they think it's gonna make the game better, then yeah. I don't really remember what Bandolier does. If it was the one that dropped UAVs and a bunch of loot over and over, I get how that could be OP. But I thought they nerfed it already, so I didn't think it needed a full removal if you're just giving supply UAVs. But I mean, if they want to remove it, I guess. I'm more of an overkill guy, or no, gunfighter guy anyways. LC10, FFAR, hopefully these are good. Essex Model 7. 3-round burst is going to be interesting. I wonder if that becomes the new pistol meta over the Grukova we have right now. Weapon adjustments. I like this. So bullet velocity improved. That's a buff. AK's still been good though. It hasn't really changed. It's just been better guns, but for long range, it's still good. Just gimmicky. Improved bullet velocity. Improved aim down sights. Sprints is improved aim down sights. Damn, the aimy's got improved all around. Wonder what that does to the gun. Damn, that's a big improvement. Bullet velocity improved on the AS Val. Bullet velocity. So basically, they nerfed the recoil, but if you're using these attachments, this got buffed. So I wonder if it just plateaus out if you use Marksman foregrip, but you have to use Marksman foregrip. Yeah, they're buffing the recoil, but they're buffing the bullet velocity. So maybe you could use a long barrel on it now. Bullet velocity improved on the Cypher. That's a buff. View kick reduction while focus. That's a buff to the attachments on it. So they actually buffed the same attachments over and over, it looks like. Interesting. Bullet velocity improved on the GPR, then the same for that. Kilo, bullet velocity improved. Slightly increased a view kick strength. View kick. Interesting. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna put a pause on the video. Hold on. Alright, yo, we back, man. I was on the phone for like a cool minute, my fault. But back to the patch notes. We finished with the Kilo. Kilo got more kick, which I don't really mess with. Honestly, I like the Kilo the way it was before. I don't know. I thought the Kilo needed an actual buff. It looks like bullet velocity went up, but the recoil went up. I wanted like the damage to go up. Krieg actually got buffed in bullet velocity, and that's a lot, bruh. 50. The attachments got buffed as well, bruh. Combat, heavy stock, marksman. Interesting. Model L got buffed. This one's also called Model L, but Stem 4. Ooh. C9. Oh, that's 10 millimeter, right? 10 millimeter bullets. Got buffed, so you gotta ignore that. That's just 10 millimeter. Actually, I don't know. This might just be C9 damage, and this is attachment. So I think this C9 actually got buffed. Jackal gets buffed. Sorry, I'm skipping shit. My bad, my bad. Multiplier, aim down sight speed. Jackal would be nice, bro. I don't know. I hope, but we already had Jackal meta, but kind of hope. Compact goes up again. Oh, the range went up. Interesting. Sprint to fire speed improved from 130 to 115 inbound seats. Yo, this keeps getting buffed, chat. I might start using this. Hold on, 11.4 meters, 13 meters. But that's almost the same as the Jackal, bruh. The meters it's in? Interesting. KSV gets buffed again. Interesting. Ladra gets buffed again. Medium range. This doesn't get buffed except the attachments. PPSH gets buffed again. Sprint and fire speed improved. And sights. Damn, we're gonna get a hella buff again, bruh. Saw goes up again. Everything's getting buffed across the board, so I would assume the guns that are meta now are probably still gonna be meta. Unless the buffs are crazy high. Ooh, shoddy buff. Yikes. Fang and nerf. PMG nerf, but range buff. I don't know what that does. Damage down, but the range is high. So they're just trying to do 2 damage ranges, I'm assuming. LMG metas would be cool. Nerf and the range. AEK, burst fire cooldown, kick reduction. People are using this, bruh. Like gimmicky. SWAT 556, burst fire, adjustments to the recoil pattern, burst. That's not the growl. TR2, drop time improved. Sarkov. Sniper adjustments, AMR9, the one shot headshot, and it's in its max damage range. Okay, so now it's only one-shot headshot at 114 meters. Death recap, quality of life. Double checking everything. Indicates if your position. This is just more stuff to like when you look at your kill cam. Updated tactical and lethal icons. You have better updated icons for throwing that. Okay. Specialist perk tracking. Challenges for prime projector. I don't know what that means. UAV kill streak challenge. For clarity. Add an armory challenge for the Jag Intimidator. Bug fixes. Fixed an issue in Warzone where kill streaks could become unusable for the remainder of the match. I didn't know that. One hit kill. It's an issue where you harp assist. Harp assist is insane. Unrestricted and re. That's it, chat. Interesting. We have a lot of buffs, bruh. A lot of buffs. I wonder if that's gonna change the meta a lot. I'm not too sure. I'm super excited though. We got 2 new guns, LC10, FFAR. A bunch of guns got buffed. I'm honestly excited for a new meta. Hopefully we go to. I mean, SOG was a meta. I hope we go to like a PPSH compact meta, bro. Something new. Even if like the SOG was around for a few weeks, but not really. Ladra has been cool. I mean, people are going back to the C9. Honestly, bro. I mean, Ladra would be cool. Or not Ladra. LC10 if it's like good. Crixie, I feel like it's still going to be meta probably. Especially with like nothing changed besides bullet velocity getting improved. So people might change to the long barrel. CR6, AMAX. It has Val, Amy's, AK-74. I mean, maybe the 74. Amy's could be a good shout too, because it's going from 790 to 880. That's a huge amount of bullet velocity. Everything gets buffed all around for this. But yeah, man, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Patch notes have been cool. Just went over the notes in general. A lot of bugs and fixes here. Buffs and nerfs. Zombies has a bunch of well, no, it isn't a bunch of it. It's just pistols and DMRs. Multiplayer had a bunch of stuff, but I don't really play multi like that no more. Besides ranked, and the rank guns were barely touched. And yeah, man, we'll see what the game has in store for us. Still excited overall. We just got patch notes, obviously. Blog was more interesting. And yeah, man, hopefully we see what's up with the games tomorrow. Catch y'all for the stream tomorrow. We're gonna be live in the morning, grinding the new guns. So yeah, man, catch y'all around.